Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the post-show live chat for the finale of The Bachelorette. We made it. We're at the end of Michelle's season. How's everyone doing tonight? It's me, Bachelor Fan Take, and I'm here in my nicest Christmas sweater here. It's almost Christmas time. I celebrate Christmas. It's the holiday season, and I thought, I'm unfortunately not going to be seeing as much of my family as I thought I would because of the shutdowns here and everything. But why not share what I'd wear to a very Bachelor Fan Take holiday Christmas? The lamest holiday sweater that I have for all of you. So let's get right into it. It's going to be a bit of a short stream tonight because it's really late and it's a 3-hour finale to recap. But let's get right into it. First with the chat rules for the last time. Number one, you know what? Go ahead, post any and all spoilers for Michelle's season because we're done. Rule number 1 doesn't count. Rule number 2, I'm going to do my best to answer any and all questions in the chat. Of course, super chats, like I already see with the Sia, they're going to get priority. And last but not least, be kind to each other, everyone. Be kind. Be kind to each other. Also, right before the stream, I had one of my lights blow out. So, perfect timing. I've got this, blaring light now in the center as my only light, so it's a bit weird. But, if I start squinting like this, that's why. And Asia, so glad to have you back in the chat. Always great to hear from you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm very, very happy for Nate and Michelle. I can't believe they got a check for a down payment on a house. That has never happened to any other couple. They must really like Nate and Michelle. Yeah, I agree with you there. They must really like Nate and Michelle. Also, it made me wonder, what are the extents that they're going to try and keep couples together? They're gonna start incentivizing like crazy couples to keep together. I really do have high hopes for Nate and Michelle. I think we can draw comparisons to the kind of edit that we saw and situation with Nate and Michelle, same as Rachel Lindsay and Brian. I'm just saying, they both were first impression rose to final rose picks. They both were people who had kind of, I don't know if wishy-washy edits is the best description, but we definitely saw a lot of people in Bachelor Nation really upset over the final 2 breakup and feel like, oh, maybe she was making a mistake with the final pick. Same thing. And they looked, I thought they looked really happy together after the final rose. If they're fooling me, then so be it. But sometimes you go to those after the final roses and you see them and you're kind of like, do I still buy this? We'll see. Maybe. To me, they seemed like in a really good spot. So, and the down payment, the cherry on the cake. Also, the parents, the in-laws, just BFFs. And I really love how Levon came out at the after final rose, just like, we love Nate. We are so supportive of Nate. We love Michelle and Nate. Honestly, it made my heart fill with joy because it's the complete opposite of Barb. It's the anti-Barb from Peter's season. And I know that there's so much context to what happened with Peter and Madison and Hannah Ann and all that stuff. Like while the season was airing, Barb knew that Hannah Brown and Peter hooked up. They knew that the whole Madison thing was a sham. Still, you bite your tongue. It's national TV. This is your kid here, and Levon just came out like, I don't care if there are, and I'm not saying there are, but like, say there were politics behind the scenes. Levon just full on support. I'm Team Levon. And Shannon K, thank you for the super chat. I'll give Clayton some credit. That joke that Panini had more screen time than he did sent me. Yeah, I know. I wonder how many of those were real tweets, because I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty on Bachelor Twitter, and I feel like I didn't see a whole heck of a lot of those. Where was the Bachelor fan take tweet about Clayton on there? That's what I want to know. No one reached out to me from the show to put a tweet up there about about the why is Clayton the Bachelor. But I felt a little bit like that was them kind of going, okay, let's make people feel bad about Clayton. Let's pull the heartstrings with some mean tweets. But it was a good segment. Bachelor Twitter had a bit of a stranglehold on this finale with like the tweets about people not wearing masks, and then all of a sudden you have Caitlyn coming out saying, we received some complaints or something. We're gonna put masks on everybody. That was pretty. We did it. We bit it. We did it, Bachelor Nation. And Alex, thank you as well for the super chat. Really, really appreciate that. Did this preview / slam session, it's late, change your views on Clayton as the Bachelor? Thanks for another wonderful season of recaps. Thank you so much for your comment. My opinion on Clayton as the Bachelor has always been this, and still remains this. I have nothing against Clayton. I don't think Clayton's a bad person. I don't think Clayton is necessarily going to be a bad Bachelor. I just think that he got the job over Rodney, over Brandon, who else? Rick, Olu, who traditionally would have been frontrunners for the role. You know what I mean? Like a final two so heartbroken like this, that storyline would often propel someone to being the Bachelor or Bachelorette. Clayton had almost no screen time. And Clayton also potentially could have had more screen time. They could have given him more. They could have pumped up his storyline way more. I know for a fact, just based on the previews, that there is tons of Clayton stuff that was cut. They put tons of funny little moments in the previews with Clayton that they cut from the show, cut from the final edit of the show. And I go, why? Because, I mean, I get that you're trying to provide screen time for the people that are important to this season. Even though this is reality TV, it's still very scripted. It's still very edited in a way that favors a formulaic narrative. They do that as best as they can, both by, chopping stuff together in the editing room and also through producing live in person while they're filming. And they could have edited Clayton way more to at least support him more than they did as their choice, because they knew as soon as he was eliminated, he was going to be the next Bachelor. They were going to go with that direction. So that I'm just kind of dumbfounded and it makes you start to question things. Why on the season where we have the most people of color in the final, like, 8 or 10 or whatever, the only season where we have 4 men of color as the final 4, so on and so, like, you come to those questions because production's not giving answers. You know? I want to know why Clayton was picked. Specifically. I want to, state of the union for Bachelor Nation. And part of that could be, we felt that Clayton was the most producible from a Bachelor show standpoint. And I think we see in the preview that he is very producible. We're getting some drama here, so there's the Clayton rant. But Kaleidosaurus, always good to see you as well, a familiar face in chat. Really, really appreciate the support here. Merry Bachelor to all, and to all a good night. Thanks for another amazing season. Thank you so much for joining us, Kaleidosaurus. And we've got one more. The finale of the year of endless Bachelor content is the year and a half or something like that. It's been a year ago we were finishing up Tayshia's season, and we're still going straight pretty much. I think we had one month break, 1 month between Matt James and Katie's season, a month and a half, and otherwise it's been straight Bachelor content. But thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. And Maria Hernandez, I'm happy for Nate and Michelle. They look like they're truly in love. I'm kind of glad, / not really, that they addressed the Clayton pick for Bachelor. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, fan take. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really, really, really appreciate it. Again with the Clayton stuff, there's always behind the scenes stuff going on when it comes to the Bachelor pick. But I agree. I absolutely agree with the Nate and Michelle thing. And here's one thing I will say. I will say, I do wonder if the sleuthing kind of skews the way that I view the show. I do wonder. I'd been thinking this the last few episodes because I felt at times kind of defensive towards Nate and Brandon and Joe at certain points in the season. And it, like, especially with this season where very early on, I think from like the season preview, we knew that Brandon was going to be in the final 2. Like, I think we had this shot here, these 2 shots in Mexico from the season preview. 2 different dates in Mexico, after Minnesota, after hometowns. Brandon's going to be in the final 2. So, like, knowing Brandon was going to be in the final 2 kind of shifted the way that I wonder if it skewed that for me. And so I was always a little bit for Brandon, Nate, and Joe specifically, because they seem to be in the final 3. More I don't know. I don't know if I was defensive of Nate, but I mean some of the red flag stuff that people talk about with Nate, and I mean I see like tweets and things with big numbers, large amounts of likes for Nate, as he's a red flag and everything like this. At the end of the day, it's that way because they need to make the finale interesting, and they want to have a I don't know how to put this. The stakes need to be risen to a degree where for 3 hours we are invested in who Michelle is going to pick. And Nate had to be kind of thrown under the bus to make us believe that Brandon had a better shot than he did, is what I think. And I've talked about this in the last couple of preview breakdowns. As a result, I feel like Nate got a bit of a bad rap for the sake of creating a good television show. And I think I became a little defensive of Nate for that reason. So that's like my bias as a content creator, as a Bachelor content creator, I think. But definitely by the end, really, I think the After the Final Rose won me over a bit, even more. So, and I think also at the same time, we can still appreciate Brandon. We can still, be sad that Brandon got heartbroken, and be happy for Nate and Michelle. And any season, if someone gets engaged, any season, I will come out and say, I wish them the best. This is a real-life engagement here. We may have doubts for some couples on whether or not they're going to make it, but I don't feel great putting that energy out there in the world, but we'll see. And Asiya, again, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate the support, as always. I hope that Brandon finds someone. He deserves it. Those mean tweets about Clayton were something. They were cringy, to say the least. Absolutely. And like I said before, we can appreciate Brandon. We can be sad about Brandon. And we can still hope for the best. I feel like he's a lock for Paradise. Gotta be. Maybe he'll find love there with someone from Clayton season. Maybe his true love is there on Clayton season. Got to imagine him and Rodney are locks. They're being pushed in for sure. Gotta be, right? For Paradise. Oh, can't wait. I can't wait for Paradise already. Clayton season, and then we'll have a whole other Bachelorette season or Bachelor season. I don't know. I keep hearing rumors that it's going to be a Bachelor season or a Bachelorette season. I don't know. Just let me watch the show. But Maria Hernandez, again, another super chat. Really appreciate that. I feel like Brandon was trying too hard to get Michelle's rose. He was looking desperate at the end. I hope he finds love on Bachelor in Paradise. Yes. And honestly, I like scrolling through Bachelor Nation world of social media responses, you kind of see it all. You see one person saying, Nate is a red flag. Then you have the next person saying Brandon's a red flag because, he's throwing himself in there way too fast, way too soon, way too assuredly. Nate is doing the right thing by being reserved and having reservations, doubts, and whatever with such a short process. And then you'll go back and forth and back and forth. I think we can hold space for both of these men as legitimately here for Michelle in their own right, in their own way, and for us humans, love is not an ABC black and white thing. It's shades of gray. People, their love experience comes in different ways, and trying to pinpoint what is the right way. I think it's too hard to do. It's too hard to do. Time will tell. Time will tell. We will see. And a down payment on the house really, really, really helps. And Billie Jean Demas, thank you so much as well for the super chat. Saw there was no message here, but you did have a message underneath your chat. Finally made it to the live during the live. It's just after 6 a.m. in South Africa. I rely on your videos for, as it happens, Bachelor content. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hello from the other end of the world. Thanks for making it to the live chat. And good morning. Glad to be the breakfast content for you here. Good to see you. Good to see you in the chat. And Music and Such, thank you as well for the super chat. I feel Brandon manipulated with words. He felt insecure the night he pulled her to the side, and the letter he wrote to her this episode. Your thoughts? Yeah, I think I spoke a bit of it on a bit about this and a bit to this in my last comment. I think you're looking at two storylines of naivety versus not being confident or assured enough with Brandon and Nate as the potential red flags. But shades of gray again. I don't know if Brandon was being manipulated. It's so hard to tell sometimes as well, because you don't know if things are pushed from producers and stuff like that. I do believe that no matter what, in the moment, Brandon was genuinely upset at how things turned out. And whether or not, for either of these men, they're caught up in the Bachelor bubble, the fantasy of everything that's happening right then and there. At the ending, the whole, you're there, you don't have your phone, you're so focused on this one thing, and you have these feelings for this person that are amplified to the nth degree because it's just, hey buddy, sorry, my dog just came in, he's like, it's so late. It's amplified to the nth degree with cameras, with people, hyping you up, saying, oh, Michelle, she's so into you, and, you did so great there. No matter what, that's going to get you into a state of you truly feeling something for this person. And sorry, my dog is just trying to break down the whole production studio here of my small office. But I truly believe that Brandon and Nate were feeling the feelings that they said they felt. Whether or not they actually were just caught up in the fantasy is another thing. But Nate seems happy. Nate seems happy. So one of the better after the final rose, in my opinion, like vibes. But I had that same feeling for Tayshia and Zach, so I'm just I'm guarded with it doesn't matter, any Bachelor Nation couple now, I'm like super guarded. And Zahara, thank you for the super chat as well. I just think the editing of Nate was because they didn't have any other drama, so it was unfair to him, in my opinion. Yeah, I do agree that the edit was pushed. This season in general was drama lower on the drama, so I feel like some of it was a bit pushed. Not that there wasn't drama, I just think in comparison to other seasons, This was a lower on the spectrum of drama, which is good, and in some instances bad, because I think generally viewers come in for one or the other or both, and so viewers of this season who just watch the show for the insane drama stuff are going to be turned off. People who are more interested in the romance aspect of this are, there's more to be offered with this season. However, a bit of a disservice is done when you push the final two person who's going to be the eventual pick into a more drama role. The romance suffers a bit, and I don't know. I guess it's like, how do you combat that? You can't make it too obvious that one person's going to be the pick. So maybe I don't have the answers to all of this, but I definitely do believe that Nate was the product of some bad editing, at least a little bit this season. And we definitely saw he's bad with his words. These last couple of episodes, I think in this episode it was more clear how bad he is with his words. So, maybe last episode we kind of gave him some slack, not realizing how bad he was with his words. And Katie, member for 14 months, always so good to see you in the chat, consistently talking, chatting. Thank you for the membership, the continued membership. Please make jokes about the waves in the recap. That's going to be in the recap. What a pivotal moment that you couldn't hear a thing. All I know is that they showed up at the beach. Brandon started crying. He chucked a ring in the ocean or something, and then Nate proposed, which I only knew because he got down on one knee and pulled out a ring. So I think we've caught up on the super chats here. Let me just double check and make sure I'm not missing. And I think I missed here Beatriz Hernandez. I might have... and Maria Hernandez as well. Nope, that is from last week. That's from last week. So didn't miss that. Alright. I've got a list here. It goes through... I'm going through like by the moment, and and then it skipped 7 days. Okay, excellent. And Hebe Lou, thank you so much for the super chat and the sticker. Keep it up. Really, really appreciate the support, as well as Sandy P. Welcome to the club, the membership club. Thank you for supporting the stream and the channel. And Shannon K, 5 months as well. Thank you so much. I want the waves to take me away. They will take you away. We're never gonna see a rose ceremony by the ocean like that again. But yes, and I do have a dog reveal video. I'm sure if you search Bachelor fan take dog reveal, you can meet both of my dogs. I might have a special surprise when it comes to the dogs for the live streams come Clayton season. Something I'm working on. So stay tuned. It's not ready quite yet. Wasn't ready for this stream, but I'm hoping for January, in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, for Clayton season. It's gonna be good. So okay, we're at the half hour mark. Let me just double check if sometimes with the season previews they post them early, but you know what? I don't think we're getting a season preview, so we're at the half hour mark. Why don't we jump into just a brief segment of Bachelor news of the week. The glasses are on. It's serious. And there's really only one thing I want to talk about this week. It is worth it. The news of Hannah Brown's brother getting engaged. Why is this huge news, do you ask? Well, because he got engaged to Jed Wyatt's ex-girlfriend. And you're going, Jed's ex-girlfriend? Is that the ex-girlfriend from Hannah Brown's season of The Bachelorette? Yes. The woman who was dating Jed while he was on the season of The Bachelorette with Hannah Brown is now engaged to Hannah Brown's brother. I wish... This is why people think reality TV is scripted sometimes, when it's not quite as scripted as it actually... Like, this is real. This is you think your Christmas is going to be awkward? Welcome to Christmas at the Brown household. I don't know these people. You're better off. You're better off. I wish. My Christmas wish is to be you. I don't know these people. I wish. I wish I had your perspective on all this right now. That's all I really wanted to talk about this this Bachelor Nation news segment. That's it. That's all. Okay, cut the music. But there you have it. We are bless this, the Hot Mess Express. Bless this mess. So we did see to finish off the stream, because it's late. We got to get to bed. Unfortunately, a shorter stream tonight. I don't think there's a preview for Clayton season out quite yet. But let me double check on Twitter. We can still talk a little bit about Clayton season before we finish off. Mainly the reveal of the final 2 or 3 situation going on here. Now this stuff is footage from the last season preview that they gave us, where they showed us these 2 ladies. This is the final 2 or final 3 rose ceremony location. And the women on the side there with the check marks and the X are the 2 women that they cut to when they had Clayton talking about I've been intimate with both of you and all of that in that first preview. The blonde woman being Rachel, and the other woman being Genevieve. But Genevieve is not the woman seen here. It's a fake out. This new preview, they also had another couple of names thrown in there in the cut to segment, where they show this and then they cut to the faces of 2 women, and we'll go over that. But right here, the blonde woman, Rachel's the one I buy. Rachel's the one I buy. They added another woman as well They added 2 different women. But I buy the Rachel. The other 2 I don't necessarily buy on first look. But we'll get into all of that. I don't think we'll be able to get into the full live sleuthing tonight, unfortunately. But all of this is going to go down in the preview breakdown for... I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it on Thursday. A preview breakdown. But there will be a preview breakdown before Clayton season airs. Just because it's so close to Christmas, I don't know. Maybe if I might have some sudden time to do it because of all the shutdowns and everything. But there will be a preview breakdown for this latest preview, and there is some fun stuff. But at the end of the day, we have finished Michelle's season. Yes, I am going to do a video grading Michelle's season. I'm hoping to put out 3 videos before Clayton season airs. 3 videos. I'm hoping. Definitely 2. And for sure, those 2 videos will be grading Michelle's season and a preview breakdown for the latest preview. Those 2 are for sure going to be coming out sometime before January 3rd, which is when Clayton season comes out. Monday. Back to Mondays. Back to January Monday's Bachelor. The 3rd video, I'm hoping. And I might have time now that shutdowns have happened and I've got, less family gatherings to go to, which is sad, but bright side, maybe an extra video. So that's the hope. Keep your eyes peeled. I wish all the best for Nate and Michelle. They seem happy. They've got the down payment on the house. And, oh yes, so, yeah, of course. Also, apart from those 3 videos, tomorrow is the recap. So, after tomorrow, thank you for asking that question so we can clear it up. Yes, the recap tomorrow, then 3 videos beyond that. Between tomorrow, after tomorrow, and Clayton season. So, 4 videos. Recap, preview breakdown at some point. I don't know if it's going to be on the usual Thursday spot right before Christmas. We'll see. A review of Michelle's season, and 1 more potentially, which I'm not going to say in case it doesn't happen. But that's the deal. That's the deal. So, thank you all for joining me. It's time to hit the hay, get up nice and early, and start a recap on a 3-hour episode finale of The Bachelorette. But I think I'm going to do the same thing that I did last year, and make it holiday themed. Try to do as many, if not all, memes from holiday movies or TV shows. And LA Broad 72, thank you for becoming a member and supporting the 18 months. Absolutely awesome. So good to see you. Thanks for another season fan take. Thank you so much for joining me. That's holiday themed for the most part. Next recap. And keep an eye out. I also want to, I've decided, a little heads up, that from now on, every season finale video, we're going to do a fundraiser as well. So there's going to be a fundraiser attached. to the video, and I'll let you know the charity tomorrow. So thank you all for joining me. Have a great rest of your night. Best of luck to Michelle and Nate. And until next season, Bachelor Fan Take out. And happy holidays to everyone.